Hey Gossip Ghouls, welcome to the Hot Ghouls Club, and if you love true crime and creepy cases, tap follow so you never miss an episode. As always, I'm your host Jamie.
And I'm Tara.
Over 40 years, Colorado was the only state in the U.S. that did not require funeral directors to hold a professional license.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
That doesn't make any sense. You're dealing with somebody's dead bodies.
People
and you didn't have to have a license.
Go to jail for doing things with dead bodies.
Exactly. So that's why there's so much fucked up shit going on in Colorado.
That's crazy.
I think that Colorado
I don't know.
is no place I want to be. I definitely don't want to die there.
For damn sure.
No, I would like to visit, though. They have some really cool terrain.
I would love to go to the mountains there. But that's really
so
about it.
hard to breathe there.
That's very true.
It's like the height of Peru. And I thought I was
Wait, is it
dying
really?
in Peru. It maybe it's not that high, but it's
Oh.
pretty high. It's higher than where we are.
Yeah, we're sea level.
We're sea level. We got to
down low.
Peru and we were like... and COVID was going around too. And it was like,
Yeah.
which is it?
Is it COVID or is it the air here?
What is it? Yeah, there was like you had to walk up a flight of stairs to like get to our bed.
Oh, no.
And it's just like one of those spiral staircases and not a big one. And you're like... It
That's
was
so scary.
hard to breathe. And like we were at Machu Picchu and like people are like, are you okay? I was like, I can't breathe.
I get that
There's-
way going up the stairs here.
Airy
I couldn't even imagine
Can we
doing
imagine?
that in Peru.
I remember we
No,
walked,
ma'am.
like, Kevin tried to show me, like, he, like, went out one morning by himself, and he wanted to show me a cafe, and we, like, we're walking down a road, and we go to turn into off-road, it's just vertical, and I went, no. He was like, come, it's literally right here. I'm like, this is, like, I can't believe you would do this.
The audacity.
Your audacity, just to go to the llama cafe. It was good, though.
Were there llamas?
No, but there's a lot of llamas and alpacas all over Peru. Like, people had them, like, with them on the street.
That sounds fun.
It was cute. There was a lot of dogs, like, loose dogs.
I wouldn't trust that.
And they were very friendly, actually. There and Aruba, dogs are relatively friendly.
I just feel like they carry a lot of things.
They do carry a lot of things, but a lot of them did have collars on, too. So I think they were owned by people, and they just let them roam the streets during the day. But one,
That's so weird.
I definitely remember seeing like, one who's like a leader of a pack. I'm like, I'm not fucking with that guy. It was like
Alpha
a big
dog.
white one.
Terrifying to notice that in the world.
In a city square. In the square of a city. It was interesting, to say the least. Yeah. I loved it. But, you know, I'm good here. So welcome back to the Hot Ghouls Club.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We're here. We're three. Have you guessed it?
Gossip.
Graveyard.
Gossip.
I'm Tara.
I'm Jamie.
And I'm Alyssa.
We are tired and burnt. I just want you
am
guys to know that.
So burnt.
We went to the beach today.
It was so fucking beautiful.
None of us left thinking we were sunburnt. We all thought we were fine. And hours later, we're in pain.
It was one of those beach days where you go there and it was like cloudy when we got there and it was chill. It was like nice chilly and we're like,
Yes.
oh, this is going to be great. Sun came out. Clouds broke apart. We're like, oh, fabulous. We all sunblocked. Well, I thought I did. I missed my chest completely.
I didn't miss my chest and I'm burnt. And my face, I didn't miss it. I'm burnt.
Wow.
Guess where I didn't get any sun?
Where?
My legs.
Damn it. That's right.
I laid them out deliberately underneath
like
that sun
beacons.
with the rest of my body covered.
You did. You had the umbrella.
It's
I had the umbrella.
That
You
umbrella,
loved-
I will never be. You will never catch me at the beach again without an umbrella.
Yeah.
I literally lived
I literally
under
we were
that.
sitting under it. I'm like, this is how I can last so long at the beach. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
you can only
It's
last
so
if you have
beautiful.
an umbrella. You can't just sit under the beating sun for 5 hours.
And I was
No.
actually underneath that probably 98% of the time.
Me too. and I got burnt.
I didn't get burned. I saved myself. Well, you let yourself out a little bit to read a book.
No, I was underneath the shade the whole time. My legs were out.
I thought the first bit, and then you had to get out of it, and you turned to put your legs
No,
out.
my
I think it was legs only.
I think it was when we were like
Oh.
walking and down by the water. I catch it quick.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I catch
Oh,
it quick,
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
And those little times,
I gotcha.
they get me.
Yeah.
We had a very eventful day too at the beach. Alyssa
my
and Jamie
God.
rescued a child, not from the water, from just walking around alone. He walked past us.
Just wandering, like, kind of like babbling to himself about, like, maybe 3 years old. He's like, "Where's daddy?" That's all we heard. And we were like,
And he looked agitated.
Yeah.
But he also wouldn't listen to it. We're like, "Where are you going?"
We're like, wait, wait.
We're like, "Stop walking, stay where you are." And he just kept going all the way by himself to the dunes, like really far down.
Yeah. So I had to run. I had to run.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was assembling the
Period.
umbrella at this time, so I was in my own little world.
It was disgusting. So I ran to the lifeguard station. It was like half a football field from where we like settled down. And then I had to walk all the way back a full football field.
Yeah, and I sprinted another football field after the boy. Because let me tell you, toddlers are fucking fast.
Yeah, and she caught up to him and she stayed with him because he wouldn't move.
He would not move.
And then his dad, so Lexi and I were putting the umbrella together, and we kept like looking back between you guys because like we couldn't see you at one point, Jamie, but we could see you with the kid, and we're like, what the hell, like what's happening? And then this guy was like lightly jogging past us, and she goes, "Do you think that's him?" And I'm like, "No, I think he's just on a light run."
Because there was no urgency.
So then I was like, maybe I should go talk to those people over there. Like, I don't know. Jamie's probably... I was picturing Jamie going, "Does anyone have a son?"
I literally was asking strangers down the beach,
Yeah.
"Are you missing a baby? Are you missing, like, how is this baby missing?"
It was actually wild that no one seemed like concerned. We
That's
were the
what
only
I'm
ones.
also really irritated. We were actually a little bit of ways from everybody.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
just slightly, because we walked a little bit down. But where were his parents sitting? Near the lifeguard stand?
Yes.
They were in front of the lifeguard stand, like they're in front of it to the right a little bit. So
that kid walked very far by
Yeah.
himself. No one else noticed.
Yeah. Well, nobody else did anything. It's like, no. Now
Right.
you noticed.
yeah,
They just
did.
didn't do anything.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
There
no way
wa-
nobody noticed. And we were like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not letting a
We were
little
so
kid
ready to sit down and
leaving
eat,
by
too.
himself.
I know.
And I pulled out my potato salad. I'm like, now I have to chase
I know,
this
she
fucking
was-
toddler.
She had her potato salad, and I was like, what? I was like, is that ice cream? I'm like, how did you keep the ice cream solid this whole time in my... And she goes, it's potato salad. And I'm like, oh, okay.
And then I sprinted after the child.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy. But you guys saved a life today. And let me tell you also, the waves were fucking insane.
They were so beautiful.
They were beautiful,
they were
but I'm
beautiful,
saying, like, in
but-
terms of that baby...
Yeah.
Oh no,
Like,
that was so fucking dangerous.
His
Truly,
parents
that was
are
a
very
dangerous
lucky he
situation,
went
yeah.
towards the opposite way.
Like in
Absolutely, he
all
went towards the
seriousness,
dunes.
that was a really bad situation. They were, to shade them fully,
Yes.
completely lackadaisical.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that.
My blood pressure and my need to get this kid to safety was like at an all-time high.
Me too.
And these parents literally, because I was at the lifeguard station,
Yep.
like talking to the fucking lifeguards to tell them what's going on. I'm like, hey, there's a baby that's missing, and it's like down this way. The guy goes, "What happened?" The lifeguard, and then the guy comes up, "Hey, have you seen a baby?" Like that. I'm not even fucking exaggerating the like non-threatening tone in his voice. Like non-urgent tone in his voice. Like, and then his wife did the same, followed up and said the same exact thing in the same exact way. And then they just ran off after him.
Well, I'm sitting and thinking about it more as I got home today, and the more I'm pissed off I am, and I wish I said something to the dad, because when he finally caught up to us, which we were pretty far away, me and the kid, because he got really far, and I finally got him to stop walking, and I was like, I know you don't know me, but you have to stay with me. And I was trying to get him back, and the dad finally came up, and he kind of like laughed. He's like, "Oh, bud, you walked away," and I'm like. And he didn't even say thank you to me once.
Oh, yeah, he didn't say thank you to me at all.
And I was like, I'm sitting here looking after your fucking kid that you let wander off by himself. He's 3 years old.
Yeah.
And not even
What
a thank you.
that doesn't deserve to be a parent.
No. And it's just the way they were so lax about the situation.
I can guarantee you
Yeah.
that he's going to go back. He went back to the wife and blamed it all on her because he had said something to somebody.
He said he was setting up the umbrella. And then he turned around to the wife and said, "Oh, have you seen ba-ba-ba?" And she goes, "Oh, isn't he right there?" And then he obviously was not.
You know what, guys? I think he's the winner of Douchebag of the Week.
Let us
There it
introduce-
is.
So we were kind of like thinking about, let's like look up cases and we can name a douchebag or something of the week.
Yes.
And we encountered it today.
I
I think that is the winner.
That was
in
it.
real life. So maybe I hope you guys enjoyed that because that was douchebag of the week.
Yes.
And honestly, that was criminal neglect. And that would
Absolutely.
have been
No, that would have been
a
crazy.
felony if
Absolutely.
like Alyssa and Jamie didn't step in
Yeah.
and do something.
Yeah.
So douchebag of the week.
Because
If you're out there,
because the lifeguards didn't know where
Yeah.
they were. They wouldn't have
they're
seen the baby.
teenagers too.
There's
Yes.
fucking hundreds of people on the beach at that point.
The waves were insane from the past hurricane this
they
weekend.
were huge. There was
Yeah.
a sandbar, but those waves were rough. Like they were taking people out. People were surfing. Like that's exactly like the surf
And I
weather.
can guarantee you that baby, if he actually went deep into the dunes,
Oh
would
my
have gotten
God.
confused
Yep.
immediately.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
would have no idea which way to
Poor
go.
little baby was so hot out too. Was cooking.
Yeah.
At least he had his little long sleeve shirt on.
And then he was set really
he
cute.
was set, thankfully. But we hope you guys enjoyed that segment of douchebag of the week.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. And heroes of the week are Alyssa and Jamie.
Thank you. I did my goodness, like my
You
good
did. Karma's coming your way.
Yes.
Good karma's coming your way.
Yes.
But yeah, so we have a couple of, quite a couple of crime cases to go over with you guys this week. So I guess we didn't talk about like what order we want to do them in. So we're just gonna be like douchebag of the week, super lackadaisical about it. Who wants to go first?
I can.
All right.
All right.
Come on, Jamie.
Let's go.
Bring the crime.
Let's go, ghouls.
So I'm going to start us off with something that went down in Australia. And this is
Love
on the disappearance and death of Phoebe Bishop. So it's just like a super sad case, by the way. But so this past May in Australia, Phoebe Bishop, a 17-year-old girl from Gingin, Australia, went missing. Her last known sighting was at Bundaberg Airport as she was on her way to Brisbane, which is in Western Australia, to visit her boyfriend. And the last people that saw her lives were her roommates, and they were the ones that actually dropped Phoebe off, or were supposed to have dropped Phoebe off at the airport the day she disappeared. But Phoebe never checked into her flight, and her disappearance ignited a huge search for her, and authorities were able to find her in Bushland early June. But of course, unfortunately, as I said, they found the body of Phoebe Bishop. With Phoebe being found, and the authorities quickly switching gears from the search efforts to now finding out who did it, they arrested Phoebe's roommates, James Wood and Tamika Broomling.
Oh, no.
Broomley actually had previously, she had been close to the family as she previously worked for Phoebe's mom, but they had to let her go in 2024 because her job position was just no longer needed in her mother's company.
Uh-oh. And she was living with her
with her.
ex-employer's daughter.
Yeah.
That's a recipe.
Cut that.
That's a recipe for disaster.
That was.
Right? Like the resentment. And
No,
the-
for sure,
and then
sure.
this economy.
And especially if you're,
Right.
yeah, like relying on the job and you
No,
lose it, you're fucked.
absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
But by May 23rd, police were able to obtain phone records and use the information to deploy special forces into a Goodnight Scrub National Park where the belongings to Phoebe Bishop was found. So just as the timeline goes. And on the 26th, they sent out cadaver dogs to aid in the search. And by June 5th, both her roommates, James and Tamika, were arrested and being held in custody. The following day is when her body was found after they had them held in custody. And that was on a back road that was near that national park I just said.
Right.
There's currently 155 items of evidence that they have that's been collected that will be
Wow.
used in the trial against the Bishop's roommates. And their trial is set for November. And as far as motives go, it's believed to come out really during the trial, but I think
Possibly, yeah.
possibly.
Wait, so she was only 17? And
She was only 17
She wasn't
and she was
living
by
at
herself.
home?
No, her mother said that she was very strong-willed woman.
I don't know.
I think there was maybe something going on in her family.
I was going to say family.
I have a similar, actually a similar case, and I just don't get it. Take care of your children.
No,
let
right.
them live at home, and
Right.
and were those roommates together? You don't know, or they were 3 roommates.
I actually don't know.
I wonder.
They never said, and I didn't dig.
And do you know their
So-
ages? Were they?
Yeah, they were
similar?
much older. I can't believe I didn't write it down, but they were in their 30s.
Oh, I
No,
would never
no,
let
no,
my
no, 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 no.
17-year-old.
James
with
was
an employer I didn't
30.
even keep on.
I bet you I can
Hell
get that. No, that's crazy. Are you that? Yeah.
No, that's
I
horrible.
don't care how independent you think you are when you're 17.
You're
are
not.
a fucking child.
You're a child. And like that takes me being in my 30s to realize
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
And I know you can't tell a 17-year-old this.
I know.
It's a, what do they call it? Like a canon event. Like it's
Right.
something you have to let people go through for them to learn themselves.
Yeah.
But looking back and realizing how little I knew about the world at 17.
Absolutely.
And how much I thought I knew. Mm-hmm. Like
night and day.
I mean, that girl still comes out sometimes, but you know.
Right.
So I'm also like, I choose life.
No, it is important for people to learn things themselves. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Because you're never going to learn if people just tell you and push things down your throat.
You can't believe it if
No.
you don't experience it,
No,
honestly.
but
in my
also
opinion.
when you are 16, 17 years old, because how long is she living with them? You know what I mean? That's another thing. She's 17. If she started living with them when she was 16...
That's like,
you know what I
predatory,
mean?
in my
They
opinion.
were definitely living together for a while, and
Right.
I just got the ages.
Yeah.
So James Wood, he obviously is male. He was 34.
No.
And Tanika Broomley, that was the woman. She was 33.
No.
Or they both are because they're alive. And
I'd rather die than live with a 17-year-old.
Did James also work for the company?
did not say no.
Did not say. Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, but also, I would rather die than live with a 17-year-old.
Right,
That's like...
right.
And as a 17-year-old, I would rather die than live with the 30s.
A 17-year-old's not my child. Like, what do you even have, like... I don't know. But I also picture roommates as being friends. Like, what do you have to talk about? They could also just not even speak to each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
There are people
Yeah.
with roommates who don't, like,
Yeah,
they just
that's true.
coexist.
Literally.
Not that
They
I'm
don't fuck
justifying
with
it,
each
but...
other.
All right, well, thanks for saying that. I fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, sorry,
That's
did you
so
say...
fucking crazy.
Did they release how she was killed?
No, they didn't release how she was
No.
killed.
Oh, because I wonder if she's underage in Australia. I mean, she
Could
can
be.
be.
Oh,
Yeah.
True, that's true.
So they might not release those details. And their trial is already set for November.
Australia's with it.
Wow, they're quick. It took Brian
Yeah, they're not
Koberger's trial
fucking
like
with
fucking
people
2
over there.
years.
No, yeah.
Wow. Well, definitely keep us updated on that because that's...
I think it's just
Yeah.
because they have such a vast amount of evidence.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Okay. Well, mine's kind of similar. I can go.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So this is the case of Kylie Montario, a recent high school graduate who was pregnant with her first child. And this happened in Bristol County, Massachusetts.
Yeah, baby.
So Kylie went missing on August 6th. And according to her friends and family members, she was last with her on-again, off-again boyfriend and the father of her child, Gregory Groom.
Okay.
So Groom actually contacted the authorities on the 8th of August to report Kylie missing.
Wow.
He said they were last together on the 6th, and that at some point during the day, after an argument, she ordered a rideshare and left and had not heard of her since, or heard from her since. But admitted by Groom and corroborated by Kylie's sister, the two were arguing because Kylie was homeless.
Oh,
I put like a note, haven't looked into her parents, but like what the actual fuck? Because I'm assuming she was staying with Groom and he kicked her out. So
Right.
that day they argued about it. So I saw a couple of other things too, how like, okay, so she's a recent graduate. She's 18. She's 11 weeks pregnant and she's homeless because I think she might have been living with him and he had kicked her out at some point. But it's like, and then it's like, oh, family members were trying to get her to a safe space. Like there should just always be a safe space available, not like something you have to set
My
up for
couch,
18.
like, you know what I
yes,
mean?
like you're
Yeah.
coming to an 18-year-old
Right.
in a domestic violence situation. But what actually helped the investigation is Kylie herself. So she texted her sister on the 6th of August, telling her that Groom had assaulted her. She wrote that he, this is the quote, threw me on the ground and pulled my hair and strangled me.
Oh my
And that her phone was dying, and if anything bad happened to her, it was Gregory Groom.
wow.
Yeah, I think her
That's
older sister's name was Faith. Yeah, she told that, I'm assuming, to the authorities. And I believe, so authorities obtained a search warrant and searched Groom's residence after conducting an interrogation where he admitted to stabbing her in the neck and the chest so brutally
Jesus
that the
fucking
knife,
Christ.
like the handle of the knife broke off when he stabbed her in the chest.
Wow.
And mind you, his child was growing inside.
His child
this
was
woman.
growing inside.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he actually like drew them.
Wait, how many months pregnant was she again?
She was 11 weeks pregnant.
11 weeks. Oh.
And so it appeared that Groom like kind of drew them a map of where to find her. That he was like, there was like a shed he used to live in, or he lived in the backyard. So he pointed out that's where he attacked her, I believe. And then she was buried about 20 yards away.
Oh my god.
5 feet underground.
Jesus.
Holy
fucking Christ.
shit.
That's a deep fucking
Yeah.
hole. He fully intended to get away with this.
Absolutely.
Groom is charged with assault and battery on a pregnant victim, assault and battery on a family or household member, and aggravated intimidation of a witness, juror, police, or court official. I hope he burns.
Me too.
Me too.
The
What
chair.
A piece of fucking shit.
No, he's a horrible person. I actually didn't even see how old he was. I apologize. I didn't say that.
That's so terrible.
Such a life for her future. She was so cute. She had like colored hair.
She was really cute. Yeah.
And he's just like one of those like super generic ugly white guys. 22. Pedophile.
Absolutely.
Because you know he was fucking her when she was probably 16.
Disgusting.
Right.
To be an on again, off again boyfriend? What,
Yeah.
2 months? I don't think so.
Yep.
No.
Well, that's really, really sad.
Yeah,
And I
it's
hope
really
she gets
sad.
justice
Well,
for herself.
certainly-
Yeah, and her
yeah.
baby.
I do too. Absolutely. Being, you know, and what's so frustrating is all of it's like teen mom. It's like, one, she never became a teen mom.
Right, she never did.
Yeah.
Don't label that her and like
Yup.
make that be what she is. That's why I was like, she
Yup.
was a recent high school graduate.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
why don't you start with that?
Right.
Yeah.
She was an 8-year-old girl who was on her own in this fucking world.
Yep.
Yes.
Failed by what seemed her parents and probably the system. And
I just have a question. Like, did the sister do anything when she got that text? I would have, like, if my sister texted me that, I would call the police immediately.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, to know that
Oh, I don't
obviously
know.
her
That's a
parents
good
aren't
point.
supporting her. Where's her sister? Is her sister
Right.
at, like home with the parents, or is she somewhere else where she can? Like,
She was
it's just,
older.
This is so fucking crazy.
I know the sister was older too, but yeah, you're right. No, I mean, if any of our friends or
Anyone.
any sister or friends
Sister,
texted,
friend,
I'd be like,
niece,
where
anyone.
are
on my
you?
couch for as long as you want.
Absolutely. That's just sad because I feel like that sister is going to live with that guilt forever now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, oh, like she texted me all of this and something did happen. Like, now I have to sit with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And like this poor young girl was a victim of domestic abuse at such a young age.
Yep.
And it's so sad that her young life was taken.
Yeah.
This way. Which is
It's
crazy.
very
I literally
sad.
just watched an SVU episode about this.
Really?
Yeah, and I think they like based it off of Rihanna and Chris Brown because I think it was like an older case, but
okay.
like 2000s, like
Yeah.
2010s more.
Yeah.
And the girl, he killed her in the end because she was just like, no, he
She just kept
loves
going
me.
back
He
to
loves
him.
me. Yeah. He even killed somebody she loves, like a mentor that she had her whole life. And then they were like, what do we do now? Like,
That's
and
because
Olivia
there's never a
was,
stop. There's always
there's
only
never a stop.
ever an aggressor and always escalating.
Always going to escalate.
Yep.
It never doesn't escalate.
Yeah.
And I wanted to just mention, if anybody is dealing with domestic violence, there's a national domestic violence hotline. It's 1-800-799-7233. I just like
Tea.
wanted to bring that up.
Thank you, Tara.
You're welcome.
Well, I have a case from Pueblo, Colorado. On August 20th. Pueblo. On August 20th, state inspectors were doing a routine check at a funeral home called Davis Mortuary. And it's run by the county coroner, Brian Cotter.
Oh my god,
Okay.
not another.
Wait. So they noticed when they're doing the inspection a strong smell and saw what looked like a cardboard display covering a wall area. And they went near it and the guy was like, don't touch that.
Didn't he like
Swear
say
to
like,
God. Swear
didn't he
to
say
God.
like please don't
Yeah,
touch
please
it?
don't touch that.
And
And so they moved.
please not go in that.
What?
He literally said, please don't touch that.
And they were like, imagine they're like, okay,
he
of
for sure-
course.
You know what?
course.
Yes.
You said please.
That was polite, no problem.
course they
I'm
did.
literally never gonna do that. You don't even have to worry about it.
So when they moved it, they uncovered a concealed door, and they're staring at him, and he obviously
He's like,
he.
what's that?
What's that? So when they open it, they found there was about 20 decomposing bodies in there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ew.
My reaction before. Oh my god.
How did that not like radiate out into like
it did?
the whole
I bet the
fucking
cardboard
world?
was like wet.
wet,
Wet with stench.
Oh.
wet, musty, dusty?
So, well, some of those remains have been sitting there for as long as 15 years.
Shut your whore mouth.
Swear to God.
15 years?
15 years, some of them. Investigators
Goop.
also believe families may have been given fake ashes instead of real cremated ones.
I don't get it. I
Why?
genuinely don't get it. It seems super easy to incinerate a body.
Literally,
Just do it.
like that should never, ever be the
Like,
body.
what
that
is
you
it that you're-
find.
what-
The one that's supposed to be cremated should never be the body that you find. That doesn't fucking make sense.
Yep.
No, yes, exactly. Like, I don't get it.
Why are you hoarding bodies? For what reason?
Like, it has to be, I hope, financial and not like
But like,
otherwise.
I can't
But I
think
don't.
of a
I
financial
can't understand
reason.
how to. This is why we're good people.
Right.
We don't understand insurance
we
fraud.
wouldn't understand it.
What's really funny is that this was actually the first inspection under a new Colorado law passed last year that requires annual checks on funeral homes.
This is
because
why...
of the case Tara did a few months ago.
Oh, wait, that's the case that pushed that? Oh, I was going to say that's why that one got
literally
caught, but I
crazy
guess
how
not.
That has never always been in place.
No, 100%.
Like, what the
Right.
fuck?
Like, we respect checks and balances.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. Reasonable checks and balances.
Right.
But why are there 15 dead bodies that you don't know about? Governor?
That check had not been balanced.
No.
Yep. And
Nope.
it's just funny that was the first inspection under that new law. And
That
they're
is
like, well,
crazy.
look at what we found.
So that's why
the
that guy...
first one that they found.
First one.
We're about to get a whole
We're-
slew of
We're
weird
getting
shit.
a lot.
Here we go.
Because
We're
if
in
if
it.
that guy had the, what was it, almost 200 bodies, the guy that
The other
I
guy,
talked
yeah.
about, and this guy, I mean, 20, I mean, there's going to be such a variation. Who knows if that's the only area he stored these bodies? Only 20 and 50, and there's one as old as 15 years? I don't think so.
There's got to be more.
Yep.
There's got to
So
be more.
the state has suspended his license, obviously. The
Unless he's
Colorado...
working double time to get rid of him when that law came in.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
No, he's
He's
actually
just down to
been
the last
so
15.
behind on his work. He's like, I am so overworked. I don't think you can understand. Like, I'm
I've
like,
been
I'm
trying
doing
to
it. I have
catch
a
up.
book. I just
Yeah.
got caught up to 15 years ago.
Is it a problem if I put it on hold for a little bit?
Like, excuse
I don't
me,
tell
I
you
do
to do
take
your
4 vacations
jobs.
a year, but that's none of your business.
I don't tell you how to sort through your emails.
Well, he did tell them how to do their job. He said, please don't go in there.
Wait, Jamie.
That's true.
Wasn't that like his job?
Yeah, so my grandfather was an embalmer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which don't even get me started because honestly, he had the biggest chance to have the sick family business that he could have done
No,
and set us
I-
up, and then
He let it go.
I've thought about doing like being an embalmer.
I would have loved to be a mortician.
You still can. You
You
can
can.
go to mortician school. It's like 12 weeks.
I know, but the problem is finding a place to do it because funeral homes are like wildly biased because they just hire family.
It's all family run.
It's such a hard, competitive field. Mm-hmm. It's insane.
So that's
Like you have to
weird.
create your own business really in order to.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Why is that a competitive field?
It's crazy.
That makes me sad.
It's crazy.
But if I was to become a mortician, I would move to like a really small town in like a wooded.
So you don't get paid.
No, but you know what I mean. Like I would really lean into it. You know what I mean?
The aesthetics of it.
The aesthetics of it all. A
aesthetics,
small
like
town
the
where
one
a
that's,
lot
like,
of
just-
people die.
She does it.
Not
Oh,
a
okay.
super small town.
I've read a book
But one
like
with,
this,
like,
now, and I need to
where the
think about
town
it.
expends vast amounts. So like you can have one town that's bustling, the other side is like complete desolate, and you live in the desolate side with like no fucking neighbors, up by trees that never like
Surrounded by crows and bats all the time.
crows and bats and dead trees.
That would be the dream. Covered in spider webs all the time. I had
A 2-story house
absolutely.
with a turret inspired.
Oh, a
corner.
turret, not the turret.
I do like
Oh.
a turret. Yeah. That's how I look upon the town.
Yes, because that's the turret.
Who will I be embalming next?
This is a book writing itself,
It
guys.
is.
Don't steal our idea.
Welcome to the inner thoughts.
We let them out every now and again.
So yeah, so that was that.
So thanks for covering that. Alyssa, you're on funeral duty. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
So Jamie,
right.
you're next. So the next horrible funeral home that comes out of Colorado is on you, boo.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll get it. I'll
Yeah, I
cash
know
it.
you will.
We
You'll
each
do,
did
we'll
one.
do it justice. You will.
I think that's only fair if we all get one.
I
think
think there will be more, so it's gonna be interesting.
Without it, if the
It's
first
not
one that they
if.
just checked on to get with this new fucking thing
Secret door hidden by cardboard.
with
Truly.
20 bodies behind it, I feel like we're guaranteed
Yeah.
at least another to come from
Absolutely. It's not if, babes.
It's when.
it. It's when.
All right, Jamie.
All right. So what I'm going to do is a quick switch into the Real Housewives of Norwegian Royalties and Criminal Acts.
I was like, I have no idea what.
I'm like, we're doing housewives.
My neck snapped.
It's
I
literally the
clocked in.
most reality TV type shit, but with like a really fucking sick twist. So there's this guy. His name is Marius. I'm gonna butcher every one of these names, but you're welcome anyways.
She didn't ask the pronunciation.
No,
expert
I
of the
should have,
team
and I could have, and I
beforehand.
didn't.
I would have gotten them all wrong.
Yeah, I would have. I would have had to like.
Imagine you had them all
phonetically
perfectly,
spell
and
it
I
out.
do it all like different.
What?
I just fucked up. Like,
She has fucks with you the entire time.
I'm like, no, I think that it's Marius. You just say it like that.
At the Mad.
At the Mari. At the Norway.
At the Norway. In the Giel. So the Giel name, Marius Borg
No.
Koiby.
Was that English? What happened? Did we switch?
I wanted to lean into it. Okay, I'll restart. Hold on. So there's a guy named Marius Borgorby. No, I'm sorry.
That was worse.
There's a guy.
I'm going to do a compilation of every time you say his name.
At the end, can you?
His Marius Borg. Was it Marius? Should I start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a lot. Yeah, okay. So there's this guy. His name is Marius Borg Hoyby. He's 27 years old, and he happens to be the son of the crown princess Metmarit Tejessum Hoyby.
Amazing.
Thank you. And the stepson of the crown prince Hakan.
Okay.
And
The
or is it
difference.
Hakan? I don't
love
really
it.
know. And that guy's heir to the throne of his father. His father is King Harold V, and he's married to Queen Sonia.
Love.
We love Queen Sonia.
I think we do. I'm not sure. I'll look into it.
we hope
I don't
she's
like to
chill.
endorse people just in case.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, fun fact is that Marius' stepfather, Prince Hakan, he actually attended college at Berkeley in California.
Oh, cool.
There's a whole fucking prince in Berkeley.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Berkeley?
Yeah, right? That's what I thought too.
Like,
I was like, out of all like the colleges that an actual prince could have gone
Yeah.
to,
Yeah,
like,
it's interesting.
you could have gone
Berkeley?
to Oxford in
Like,
England.
Yeah, first
Harvard,
of all-
Yale.
Harvard, Yale, yes, those two ones, the bigger ones.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
I mean, Berkeley's
Berkeley is
I'm
a
not,
top
I'm
school.
not putting my nose up at Berkeley.
No, absolutely not. I couldn't.
But isn't it
For a
like
prince, I feel like a
University of
prince
California,
could.
Berkeley? Or are those two different things?
I think it's two different things.
Oh, but either way. Anyway, moving on. But okay,
Moving
Hakan.
on. So, and like his stepfather, Marius also attends a college in California. He attended Santa Monica College,
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Like, why these? Why? So, for some recent news within the family, though, its royal name had been in headlines, but it's for all the wrong reasons.
Ooh.
It comes out recently that Marius is facing 32 charges, with rape and domestic violence and assault being among them. What happened was about a year ago, August 2024, Marius was arrested for assaulting his 20-year-old girlfriend, where he would not only physically assault her, but he would also psychologically and emotionally assault her. And some of the assaults happened by videotape, and Marius was the one that was videotaping them.
What a sick fuck.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
So this past Monday, he finally gets formally charged with these allegations a year after the event happened, and it's reported that Marius does plan to plead guilty to some, but of course the bigger high hitter ones like rape and whatnot, he's denies it ever happened.
Oh, sure, right. Let me just videotape myself abusing my girlfriend, but
Yeah.
I'll deny the other things that...
He looks exactly like that little cunt from Game of Thrones.
Which one, Joffrey?
Joffrey. He looks
Norwegian.
Norwegians, yeah.
exactly like him. It's crazy.
I'm very curious how the royal family will react. Like, will they?
I think that's gonna sever that relationship.
so.
right
They're
there.
not gonna like
absolutely.
pour resources at it to make it go away. Because he's a stepson.
No, because it's everywhere now. You can't.
No, I mean like in the actual charges that make him go to
So
jail.
yeah, one of the authorities had actually been quoted in a few different articles for the same thing, saying that he will be treated exactly how a regular person would have been treated with these same exact charges. No more harsh and no less harsh than that
Right.
type of person.
Is he a diplomat?
Who?
Marius.
Marius? I don't...
I mean,
don't
the
know.
stepson of a prince.
I know, right.
That feels diplomatic.
How
to me.
old was he?
22.
Okay.
He
Still
was,
young.
No, he was 26. I think he's 27 now.
Oh,
The woman was 20.
wow.
Wait, and he's still going to school?
No, he
No,
had just
that
went
was
to
just a
school.
fun
It was fun fact.
No,
Oh,
he's
and-
not a diplomat.
And does he live in Norway? This happened in Norway or California?
I think
Norway.
Okay. Well, that's what. Okay, I feel like they have even. Oh, the Norwegian government is saying
Yes.
like, they're going to handle it, but time will tell.
Right.
Yeah, he's not a diplomat in Norway.
They made like the Prince Andrew rumors or like charges, I think, go away for him being a pedophile in England. But that's the Queen.
That's the queen,
That is
right?
the queen.
Or may she rest in peace.
Right.
We don't support all of her decisions, but Queen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder if they would fucking like do something.
It might be like suspended sentence or something.
some like really stupid dumb stuff. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they handle that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay, well, definitely keep us updated, Jamie. Thank you.
I will,
Yeah.
that's it. What do you?
Okay, so I'm going to do the case of Cheryl Halco. And this was located in Georgia. So last Monday, Cheryl Halco was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole for the fatal shooting of her husband, Luther Co. in 2021. Cheryl initially called the police on the night of the shooting, claiming that she was sleeping in her bedroom when a man barged in. It was dark in her bedroom, she said, and she was awoken and got frightened, grabbed the firearm from her nightstand, and shot twice.
Let's go.
She said she did not realize it was her husband until he
no.
said...
Fuck. Oh,
I'm just kidding.
no. Jesus Christ.
It's okay. You might have sing a different tune. You might be singing a different tune at the end of this.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Am I still good? I keep fidgeting with this. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're still
Okay.
good. You're good.
So sorry. Wait. Her husband said, "You shot me."
Wait, as he's like been shot. Just
Yeah.
like, oh, I've been
That's
shot.
how she said she realized it was him.
Oh god.
So police would later discover inconsistencies with her story, and it would eventually like change entirely.
Okay.
So throughout the trial, it came to, and I believe on the stand, Cheryl said that she and her husband had been in an open marriage since 2020, having sexual relations with people outside of their relationship, which included both friends and strangers. And on the night of Luther's death, I guess maybe they were having some issues with the open marriage thing, and they were set to have a discussion regarding the boundaries.
Right.
But Cheryl claimed that like she was waiting for him on the back porch to talk, and she had like waited for him for a whole hour, and he didn't come out. She said she drank like 5 ciders and then took a Klonopin and went to bed.
Oh, shit.
God.
And this all happened allegedly at 7 p.m. and then 15 minutes later he was dead or shot.
I mean, with all that in my system, and someone came at me if I was sleeping.
Well, this is actually what happened, she said.
Okay.
She claims that Luther then came into the bedroom in a I didn't see the word, but it's like she alluded to it in an aggressive like manner.
Yeah.
Demanding she get up and essentially trying to drag her out of the bed. Like she said he like ripped a pillow out from under her legs and was like trying to grab her out of the bed. And she said she was scared and grabbed the pistol, claiming she was aiming for the wall and just wanted to scare him.
Oh, wow.
Sources close to the family were surprised as the couple appeared happy to outsiders, but the jury did find Cheryl guilty on malice murder, felony murder, and aggravated assault.
I mean, yeah.
And the judge sentenced her to life without parole.
Wow.
Without parole.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
That's a tough...
That is
a
Yeah.
tough
Yeah.
sentencing. Yeah. Like she did the murder, yes, but like if she is
Well,
saying,
the
like,
thing
without
is-
parole is like crazy. to
Yes.
me.
Well, it's because she lied. So I think if she would have said the first story from the
okay,
beginning,
yeah.
I think that's always what happens because who knows, like, if she lied the first time, like, how can you really believe the second one?
That's
That's
so
true.
true.
And that's what sucks. Like, because I've also, like, I've been watching a lot of SVU, and victims will, like, there will be inconsistencies or they will leave things out. I think
Yeah.
because, like, I think also when you're a victim, you try to control the narrative.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you try to make things either seem like they're not as bad, or you try to, you know, put it into different light because you're already feeling so much shame about it. So it's like, maybe I'll create the narrative of a shame that I can live with. Not
Yeah.
a shame I
Right.
feel like I can't live with. Mm-hmm. Just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
agree. I feel like that is I could definitely see victims wanting to like control their narrative
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Because
yeah.
you do, like, as a victim, you get so many things ripped from you and your choices ripped from you because you don't have those. And now that you're back, like, just coming back from that, that's like, why wouldn't you grip at, like, every other little thing that you can control?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
a good point. Wow.
So I have some shitty cases this week.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
I think
Thank
we, like,
you for,
it's-
like,
I-
talking about
yeah.
it, though.
yeah.
I know we have another case, but I do feel like the 3 of us were kind of like, oh, like I feel like we weren't in the mood to do sad cases. You know what I
No,
mean?
I didn't want to do a sad case.
Yeah.
And there was just sad case
There were
after
so
sad case
many
after
sad cases.
A lot of sad cases.
But we do need to speak for these victims. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
share them because, like, I never would have known about the Kylie thing or even the funeral home one.
There were
Like,
so
those
many
victims need a
stabbings
voice.
and a lot of things having to do with, like, children and like there was so much of that in the news that I was like, I wasn't doing any of those. I was
No.
I went through so many and it was
I know.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, a lot of depressing things.
Very depressing. Do you have any?
But no, I'm gonna end with a wild story.
Okay, fun.
So, back in May, a 21-year-old single mom named Cora Taylor disappeared from Texas with her infant daughter.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, didn't know that detail.
Her family had no idea what happened until now. It turns out she has been living in the Scottish Highlands with a self-styled lost African tribe called the Kingdom of Kubala. Kubala, sorry. My pronunciation, also, this pronunciation episode, we're very sorry.
You guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Doing well, sweetie.
They set up camp near Jedburgh, which is about 40 miles south of Edinburgh.
Okay.
Okay. Their leaders for the Kingdom of Kubala go by King Atahene, who was an opera singer, and his name was Kofi Ofa, and Queen Nandi, who went by Jean Gashow. So, like, all these people, like, changed their identities to join this. And now Cora now calls herself Asnat and serves as the queen's handmaiden. So that's her job in, like, their kingdom, to serve the queen.
Okay, so this is...
I would love that because I feel like you get all the gossip.
So she even said she considers herself the king's second wife.
This is a cult.
That's a crazy
Oh,
statement.
absolutely.
This is not a tribe. This isn't not like a traditional African tribe. This is
No.
a cult.
Yes.
That is a crazy statement to say too. That you feel like you're
Somebody's
you're
second
handmaiding
wife.
a person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second wife.
So she's not cooperating with concerned relatives. In a social media message, she insisted she's not missing. She goes, "I am not missing. I fled abuse. I am an adult, not a helpless child," she said, urging authorities to leave her alone. Her family, though, is heartbroken and worried. Her, she was very sheltered. She was brought up in a church, but this is not the thing. But this thing they've got going is, like, really scary. They're really worried for her.
Yeah.
Authorities finally intervened. Scottish Borders Council and Police Scotland have been monitoring the situation. They offered housing options, but the camp was evicted by order because it was just tents in a field, I think. And basically the CPS in Scotland took her child.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
This seems fucked up all around.
Yeah.
So she originally traveled to the UK on a 6-month tourist visa in May, but that expires in November. So the family is hoping when that expires, she can come home. Like, and just,
Yeah.
Don't break the law, Cora.
Cora.
Do it.
You
Yeah,
have a
so
baby,
that's-
Cora.
Do it.
You have a
Don't
baby,
do
Cora.
it.
If there is really abuse back home, you can
There's
get
different...
another visitors, but don't go to that. Don't be in a cult, Cora. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
if she did suffer abuse back
Right.
home, she's the perfect candidate for a cult
Absolutely.
victim.
That's
exactly what I thought when
Especially
you
if
said
she's
that.
so separated from her family, like so far away.
Yes.
If there were people in her family who were good, you know what I mean?
Wait, how old is she now?
She was
She's like 21. She's a baby.
Oh, she's still
She's
only
young.
20 to 21?
This only happened. She only disappeared in May.
This is this year, yeah.
This is just this year.
Oh my God.
This is
Right.
active
crazy.
investigation.
This is so active.
We need to keep up on this. This is going to be my life.
This fake African
This one, the
tribe.
cult.
This cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to Scotland.
There we go.
Guess we're gonna go visit.
It's
gonna
literally
investigate.
your cup of tea. I want to try a Scottish cup of tea. I want to try tea.
Fun
from
fact: my great
over
grandfather
there.
is from Scotland, like from there, and he
You
never.
probably have family. Do you have family?
I'm not Scottish, bitch.
You're pretty white, so I can.
I'm just Irish. Well, thank you guys for joining us on this episode of Hot Ghouls Club. And that's the latest from the graveyard.
Stay ghouly!